Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Sean Dex and I'm back to you with your daily serving of mango juice. And god damn, it's a beautiful day and I have a long day ahead of me. So I thought I'd start off today with a quick morning video and a quick update on what we talked about yesterday. Yesterday's video was late. Today's video is going to be early. And after all, hey, the early bird gets the worm. Speaking of which, where the hell are you, early bird from the Telegram group? I want the original BMC dudes being active in our group. Stop despairing, man. So quick shout out to you. I want to see you back. That being said, let's get on over here to Bitcoin USD on our daily chart. And what did we talk about yesterday? What did we talk about? We talked about if Bitcoin closes the day over 9,700, we are likely going to see that bounce. Moving on to our first target, 10,100. We actually got there. In fact, we shot a little above, right? We got to 10,150. And this is where it gets really interesting, guys. We talked about this just yesterday, right? We said, hey, guys, wait for the daily candle close. Nothing is confirmed. Nothing is confirmed until the daily candle is closed. If we close underneath, we were likely going to see further action towards the downside. If we close above, we are likely to see the bounce. And now, what do you say? Well, this is really interesting, right? As soon as I posted the video, a couple of hours later, we actually made a move towards the downside, and now the reverse situation was true, right? We were living underneath 9,700, right? We got all the way down to 9,500 actually. But hey, the day wasn't over yet. The day hadn't closed yet, and you cannot let that intraday price action influence you if you are playing on the daily. Now, the more professional traders, the more experienced traders would have looked at this as a buy opportunity, and we saw some of you guys in the Telegram group actually take this trade, and I'm so goddamn proud of you guys over there. I actually took this trade too. Wasn't a big position because I was going to hold it through the night, and hey, it panned out really well. We closed above at 9,700 as soon as just before the day could close, and then we saw the bounce on the the following candle. Okay, so what are we looking at? Things are going according to plan, right? Everything is happening according to plan. Let's go ahead and turn on our mango ribbon over here. We have our Kijun, we have our Tenkin, and we have our 21 EMA all lined up over here, right? As you can see, we rejected the Tenkin, rejected the Kijun. As soon as we tested one more time and got a move to the downside, we saw our first target hit of around 9,700, making our way down to actually 9,500-ish, right? Let's go ahead and turn on our horizontals and see what we got over here. Look at that. We didn't really get down to our target of around 9,400, right? This is looking more and more like a liquidity hunt to me, more like a bear trap. More, you could say that, more of a bear trap. Again, drawing in the people who are being impatient into their short trades. That wasn't the spot to be shorting, guys, not at all. And we talked about why yesterday. We had way too much support there. We had the 3-day that had just started, the 21 EMA underlining it. We also had the weekly 10 SMA underlining it. If you guys missed that in yesterday's video, go ahead and watch it. I don't want to go over it again. I want to keep this video short and sweet for you guys. You guys requested I keep these videos under 10 to 15 minutes long, right? Okay, we also had a horizontal here at 9,700 that we marked like freaking weeks ago. We are going to respect all of that, guys. We're not going to see BTC go down in one straight line. We're not going to see BTC go up in one straight line. This parabolic move has spoiled a lot of people. You guys started entering the market after you see all this action. No, you guys should have been with me during this action over here. It would have taught you how to trade better and know when to identify ranges, when to identify trends. Hey, but it's not too late. We can get into all of that still and teach you slowly but steadily. That being said, what are we going to see next? Again, I'm seeing the same impatience now, but on the reverse side. First, we saw people be impatient towards the downside. Now I'm seeing people being impatient towards the upside. Yes, I talked about 10,500, but that doesn't mean we're going to see it in the next few hours, guys. Like, god damn it, be patient. We just saw the day close. It's been 5 hours. It's been like 5.5 hours, and hey, we already made it to our first target. That alone is impressive, by the way. Already making it to 10,100 is already impressive. Don't let Bitcoin's fluctuations spoil you. Okay, don't let it spoil you, because that's how they get you emotionally. That's how they outpatience you, the market movers. And again, one step at a time. Remember, I don't want you guys watching my videos and highlighting just a couple of numbers and being like, oh, Sean said 10,500, we're going to get there. No. I said, if this happens, then that needs to happen, and then this will happen, and then again. That's how we play it in Mango. If this, then that. That's the stress-free way, guys. So what is the if this, then that condition right now? let's go on to our 4-hour and talk about what we discussed yesterday. Boom, right? Remember this? Around 70% to 80% into the video, go ahead and watch it. We talked about the 4-hour. We said that, hey, first, the first area for us to be concerned about is the Tenkin, the Kijun, and the 21 EMA over here. Now, this was a really powerful move. Why? Because we took out the Tenkin, the Kijun, and the 21 EMA all in one fell swoop. Now, hey, we are coming in, testing the Tenkin, the Kijun, and the 21 right over there. What does this tell us? That we are right on our read of the market. That the market movers, the people who matter, are actually respecting the levels that we talked about. Yes, we took those out, but now what I would like to see is a couple of candle closes above the 21 EMA, and then us retake the Tenkin Kijun above to the upside, right? What would that tell me? That would tell me that we've taken it and now opened and closed above it. That would show strength to me. Until then, I'm not looking for a move to 10,500 just yet. I want to see an open and a close above this area over here. Right now, we are coming and testing the kind of strength the bulls have, right? Or the bears could be drawing in some liquidity, and this could be another hunt. We had a hunt over here. Yesterday's move, by the way, to the downside, the 1-hour move, right? We took this move over here. That was a hunt. That was a hunt, drawing in liquidity, drawing in the form of buyers. People playing this channel, right? Probably got a nice trade throughout this channel, and then right over here we broke towards the upside finally. And the measured move of this channel, by the way, points to around 10,500, 10,550-ish. So that lines up with our targets too. But again, guys, I played like if this then that, and going on to a 4-hour, we see that remember, we'll turn on our entire Ichimoku now to make things a little bit more clear. Remember what I talked about? If we take out the Tenki and the Kijun, you don't even have to worry about the 21 EMA. If we can close, open and close, I want to see a candle open and close above the Tenki and the Kijun, we are likely going to test the top of the cloud over here, which is now coming in at 10,300. Yesterday it was 10,500, but now that resistance has lowered, okay? So 10,350-ish would be my next target. I adapt. I will change as the price action changes. And yesterday we were looking at 10,550-ish. Now 10,375. The longer we spend sideways here, the more 4-hour candles we spend here, my target will switch to 10,560. I am dynamic like that. That's why I love the cloud. It is a dynamic indicator on its own, and I get to be dynamic with it. Okay, so what else lines up with this 10,350? If we go on to a 12-hour, you will see that, hey, we do have, let's go ahead and turn on EMA, the 21 EMA on the 12-hour also lining up with 10,350. Currently, I'm going to go ahead and turn off all these horizontal drawing tools over here. You see that the Tenkin is holding back price action on the 12-hour. That's what we are testing. The top of the cloud here is also coming up to 10,220-ish. But I'm eyeing this level over here, 10,350 on the 12-hour, lining up with a lot of things on the daily as well, and as the 4-hour. You guys know I like to see confluence. Okay, so we talked about the 4-hour, we talked about the 12-hour, and now let's go back onto the daily, because hey, that's where everything is going to happen in the big picture, right? Again, remember what we talked about. I am not interested in any trend trades, until we clear this area over here. I want us to clear this entire area over here. We can turn on our drawing tools again, and we can go ahead and adjust. I'm not sure why that's so low. Okay, this area over here, this blue box territory, right? It's getting a little messy. I do agree. I apologize. Lots of lines, right? Lots of lines, and that's what you see when Bitcoin is kind of making its consolidation movement, putting in a lot of horizontals, getting this equilibrium kind of formation that squeezes in from the top and from the bottom, and that's how you get an idea of who is winning this battle. And now we'll talk about that. As you can see on the daily, we are putting in a higher low, right? We did not manage to take out this low over here. 9,500 was where we stopped yesterday. Now if we can confirm a couple of candles over here, we'll be putting in equilibrium pressure from the bottom, equilibrium pressure from the top. What are we forming in that regard? Finish that sentence for me. Come on, guys, come on. A symmetrical triangle. Now a symmetrical triangle could break either to the upside or towards the downside. If you guys remember yesterday's video, we were talking about CMEs, and you guys know I was a little bit concerned about that, because CMEs were putting in what it looked like at the time a descending triangle, right? We were drawing something like this, but what did I say? I said, hey guys, the candle hasn't ended yet, the day hasn't ended yet. This could very well close as a symmetrical triangle if we close the candle high, and we did close the candle slightly high, right? So you could make an argument for this being a symmetrical triangle. I don't know actually. I'd want to take that back. I would still lean towards this being a descending triangle actually, you know, and I would. So if I had to look at this now again, okay, fresh, I would go back to what I was saying yesterday. This still has a more bearish posturing, and this is where it gets interesting because it's not making it easy for us. And there we have it. These birds, as gorgeous as they are, they can be so goddamn loud. You guys have no idea. Anyways, what was I saying? Spot is looking bullish, right? But CME's, I wouldn't say bullish. I wasn't looking bullish. It's looking a little bit better than it looked yesterday, of course. Spot has a more uglier picture. This is looking like a bearish pattern for sure. And again, this, it's not making it easy. It's not making it easy. Let's put it that way, because I would lean, if I was looking only at this chart, I was looking only at the chart, I would lean towards 8,400, right? I would lean towards this breaking towards the downside. But again, that's all a pattern is, by the way, a probability of it breaking towards one side over the other. A descending triangle has a probability of breaking more towards the downside, but again, the macro is still up, right? Still up. That being said, on the daily, we are making lower lows and lower highs. Not making it easy, which is why sometimes when the trade is not staring you in the face, especially when you're trying to look for a trending trade, just stay out. Look for the range trades and the scalp trades. As for me, on my positions, I am already out. Well, I'm out of most of it, right? I'm always going to hold, like I told you guys, my plan is that whenever I take a long, I'm always going to hold some of it. But as soon as we hit the, let's go, this is CMEs, so no wonder that didn't make sense. This is Krisha's chart, so let me go back onto my chart. She has commandeered the BitMEX chart off my hands. Anyways, as soon as we hit this area over here, actually I took some off and I took the rest off at around this area, and my hold, the rest is still holding over here. Nothing much to write home about. I want to see a couple more candle closes above here, and then I may add on to my position. I'm looking for stress-free trades right now. I'm looking for stress-free trades just to add on to my equity and to my margin, getting ready for the next big trend rate. Now the question is, where's the next big trend rate? Is it down towards the downside, or is it up towards the, are we going to clear this box here? That's the question. Are we going to clear this box over here that I'm looking at, or are we going to make our move towards this green box territory here, which I am likely to start adding longs if we get there, right? It'll be like a more of a buy the dip sort of trade. But I don't want you guys following me on this trade over here, because it's going to be a high risk trade, number two, and it's going to be a longer term position for me, where I would have strict risk management rules for this that I cannot really go over in these videos, since I want to keep them short and sweet. That being said, everything so far is again going according to plan. No surprises from Bitcoin at all. I know a lot of people are saying that it's really choppy movement, but in my opinion, guys, Bitcoin is being, how do I put this, is being surprising in the fact that it's smooth, right? You would expect Bitcoin to be a lot more choppier, and it's not surprising us as much as I would have thought it would be surprising us. Yes, it is shaking people out on the lower time frames, but that's what all markets do, guys. That's what all markets do. Your job as a trader is to be disciplined, follow your trading plan, have a proper criteria when you're entering your trades. If you're entering in on a range trade, keep it as a range trade. If you're entering in on a trend trade, keep that as a trend trade. We talked about this in the Telegram group just last night, so go ahead and join the Telegram group if you're not in there yet. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. I'm not sure if I'll post one again in the evening today. Depends on how price action unfolds. If you guys do want a video this evening, let me know in the comments down below. I will see you guys in the next one. Throw it a like, throw it a subscribe. Ciao.